like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear outweighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding on.
What's your name, sir? Okay, Mr. Mendoza. So from the looks of like what this defendant is saying is that one of your
Yeah.
Did I sit right there where Tom is? Tom is
You just sit. So sit at the second. So you sit to the right. You sit to the left of Tom.
behind, like the chair behind him.
Yeah.
On
So
the right,
you sit at
right behind
at
him?
the podium. At the podium. So go to. So you do the podium. Is that right? You're gonna sit at the. You sit now. Look to your left. Or like look to your left and sit in that very first chair.
Right here.
did the officer lose control
Yep.
of his vehicle?
Press E.
Some person
Yep.
Yeah.
Look at the chair and press E.
into his lane, and he turned to avoid it. When he turned to avoid it, he hit a tree, trying to avoid the vehicle that pulled on front of him.
Oh my God! It just keeps re-downloading the same file over and over and over.
And this all happened up in Roxwood County?
Yeah, there should be a report on it. I'm not sure what case you're looking at, because I think
I'm looking at one that says ID 3 by Rico Martinez, but this is a discharge of a firearm violation.
okay. So there's multiple cases. I think the case that this man here is talking about is a completely different case.
This is a, yeah, this
I don't
is
think technically this court case is really pointless because there's never.
This is that's totally fine, sir. I was making sure I was like I'm getting all the correct information
Yes.
here because it looks like
Sir, welcome to
Mr. What is your name? What's your last name, sir?
Moran, I think.
Tim.
Tim. All right, Tim. The case right now is involving the shots fired call outside of the out at the lost compound.
No, sir. No, this is the civil case. There's just no notes. That's why I asked him to step up and explain what's going on.
There's multiple cases going on at once. There's multiple cases going on. There's a case about a lawsuit involving a crash at the PD, which is the case that Mr. Tim here was talking about. And there's another case that was just filed where it was shots fired outside of the lost compound. The case you're referring to is a shots fired call outside of the compound, but the case that Mr. Tim here is telling you is the traffic accident involving that LSPD officer. So
Okay.
you guys are on two completely different pages in terms of like cases.
Correct. I'm looking for
Um,
this one where he's having this accident because that report was never
Yeah.
written or submitted. That's the problem that I'm having here.
Yeah.
So what I have to go off at this point in facts is based off of what Mr. Moran is telling me. I'm also trying to understand if this happened in Roxwood County, what was the LSPD doing out of their jurisdiction?
It wasn't PD. It was Roxford County. It was Marina Beach Police. That was there.
Okay. So sir, Mr. Moran, can you describe what the vehicle said on the side of the vehicle? Because if I understand correctly, you said Marina Beach. Is that what that is?
Yeah, that's what it said on there.
They have their own identification markers on their vehicle. So if they're respondent there, then I'm not sure who runs that department per se. Do we have the lead of that department in this courtroom, or is that you as well, Mr. Mendoza?
It's me as well. Well,
Okay.
yeah.
Who is the officer driving the vehicle?
That'd be Officer Rico, but I don't think he's currently available at this time.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
Officer Rico.
So the
It
question
was
I
it
would,
was my understanding. I believe this case was supposed to happen at a later date. This case involving the vehicle, I think it was supposed to happen like a Tuesday. Unless it
Okay.
got pushed up. This is all knowledge to me, so I'm not exactly sure what's multiple cases going on, and I'm not sure what case.
Josh.
We said
don't say it out loud, but go to whisper to me and tell the commissioner to take his damn hat off.
The
Or
assistant.
this is commissioner, tell him to take his damn hat off.
So.
oh, can I have all the gentlemen in the courtroom who basically are wearing hats to remove your hats, please? Thank you.
Assistant Commissioner.
Mr. Bradford?
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Mr. Shepard, could you step to the bench, please?
Our loading in Kiwi Corlo is loading now. It's loading.
Alright, I'm back.
We go for the logo.
Please state your name and badge number.
What is he doing at the fuck? What the fuck is the commissioner doing? What is the commissioner doing?
Josh told him approach. Josh told him approach.
Oh. I'm about to say, what the fuck? 'Cause I can't hear anything.
Did you witness the crash and how it went down?
No, Your Honor, I arrived as one of the secondary responders. Well, first on the scene with another officer.
Well,
Upon arrival,
technically, he should be at the podium, and Tom should be sitting on the
arrived to
chair.
the scene of an officer.
Josh told
out on
Tom to be right there.
And then restless.
Josh is quite
victim
different
in
than I
the
did.
back of the behind the cruiser, waving for help.
There you go.
Okay, this was.
Then Josh told Elijah to approach.
Yes, Your Honor. That's when we arrived to the scene.
Got you.
And the defendant was you said restless in the back?
Yes, Your Honor. He was.
I thought I was going to say the same
taken,
thing. But Josh.
Huh?
Okay, thank you so much, sir. You can step back. Okay, Mr. Moran. So, in order for me to get all the facts of the case, I don't have all the information at this time. Mr. Mendoza, can you get a hold of your fellow officer and make sure that he? I'm gonna basically grant a continuance in this case until we can get some case notes and a report that's properly written, because I can't do anything without that in front of me.
I think there is a report on. I believe we got like both sides of that incident. I'm not sure if
I'm
it's
looking
been
at-
submitted yet. Because like I said,
I'm not seeing anything in the report section except one from a.
well,
Your Honor, may I approach again?
Huh?
Connor, we're getting a call from back here.
The attorney right there. Approach the bench, sir.
talking to me?
Yeah.
Trooper.
Oh, approach.
Oh, hold on. Stop. Don't move.
Oof, okay,
Can you do me a favor and submit it for me so I can take a look at it?
Trooper. Actually, not in my step. Wait for a second to talk to the trooper.
Yeah, you can step in my chambers if need be.
Okay. Talk to you for a second.
Mr. Justice has approached the bench, sir. Bentley Justice,
Can you repeat that, sir?
So,
are you his attorney, Mr. Moran's attorney?
Yes, sir.
So what are we seeking here today? Like, what are we trying to get? What's the resolve?
So what exactly happened? That LSPD officer was transporting him and his patrol car to the hospital. What had happened is they crashed into a pole.
Oh, I understand that. I understand. So, what are you trying to get your defense? Your client's looking for a settlement. Is that it?
Yeah, he's looking for
20.
a settlement of 40,000. Was it 20,000?
Yeah, 20,000 for my surgery.
Yeah, he said 20,000, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. You can step back. So, judging off the notes that I'm getting here is that what is Mr. Martinez's rank? Is he just a standard officer? Is he sergeant, lieutenant? What is he?
I think he is a corporal.
Oh no. Back down.
10-minute recess.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Hey Tim, can I talk to you for a minute?
Yes, ma'am.
oh, I thought she was trying to talk to me.
Oh, she wants to talk to me.
Oh, I didn't know she was trying to talk to me. I'm coming outside for a little fresh air here. Woo! It's turning the heater up in there.
I bet you got long sleeve on there, Sheriff.
Where did he go?
Right?
I'm gonna put some source sleeve shirts on here in a minute. It's not flying
Right
here.
here.
I'm at 86 and 385.
Alright, can you get... Yeah. Alright, Tim,
Let's
so
see.
what I'm understanding, obviously you told me what happened with the case.
There we go.
Do you want the loss to help you with the case as well, or do you just want your attorney?
There we go. Woo!
You can help me, Tim.
If that's alright with your attorney, I can help.
Well,
Fancy.
technically, I should be showing my tattoos. That's
You
why.
okay with that?
No, who cares? You're the damn
Hello?
Okay
sheriff.
with that, sir.
I'm just making sure.
I'm just
You can
saying
hear
it
me,
doesn't look.
I can hear you, sir.
Okay.
Professional, but it is part of the job.
He's okay with it.
Cops wearing tattoos. They go to court with tattoos.
Oh,
all
who
the
was it
time.
again?
No, Brandon said it's not professional.
Officer
I said
Rico.
they go to court with tattoos all the time.
No, talk to her character.
Sometimes I see
Oh,
cops
yeah.
that put like a sleeve on with the brush, like, so they
One of my
hide their
bosses.
tattoo.
Yeah.
Yes.
One of your bosses? Okay.
All right, I'm loading the fucking
I
phone
am
in.
the old lady
Still gotta
of
load
the
the
law,
EUP in.
so-
MRP in it.
Who's saying that?
Sorry, I forgot my medicine for my back.
You're alright.
I swear it's fucking.
You got your
It's fucking. I will hit the
appointment,
button.
it's alright.
I will hit my F9 muscle. I'll fucking get to that man. I don't care.
if I make it there.
That's not Madison. That's
You'll
Is that
make it
Madison?
there, trust me.
Oh, it is.
What's that?
Me and you
That's
are
Madison.
going on mission together.
I know who we're talking about over here.
No, I seen Angel of Darkness, and then I said Maddie. I'm like, who the fuck is Maddie? But then I read on it, Madison. Yeah.
Go.
Waiting for this fucking.
Oh, I can't be in there smoking.
No. Court's policies.
It's not against court. It's not against court's policy.
You just can't smoke in a government building.
That's too.
What?
Who's player 11?
You know, our case.
This
is
should be
coming up.
discharged, I thought.
It should be, but you know. Hey, Sheriff.
Oh, Dixie, welcome to the street.
Sheriff should
Yeah,
know.
Jacob,
I'll be right back.
Jacob's all you guys.
Where's the sheriff?
Oh, the sheriff just went inside there.
He did.
Hold on, let me try to get him quick.
All right.
Hey, Sheriff, you being questioned outside the courtroom? The hallway?
About the shooting. That case is being removed.
Being removed? Being dropped?
Yep.
It's being
Yep.
dropped.
Yeah. What's in the MUT right now? Don't worry about it. I will remember that.
That's what I thought. Do we still have to talk in court?
Probably.
That's what I'm double checking to see if we still have to
Chief.
be here for court.
That's not Chief.
He's with the judge in his chambers right now, I believe. I'm a sergeant.
Hopefully we can get your case settled. Because it's kind of ridiculous of how it went.
Did you hear what they were gonna do?
Yeah, I heard that. I think the PD and the law enforcement just has something against us. To be honest with you.
Because if I don't get this surgery,
You'll
I
get
won't
it.
be able to ride again.
Like I told you, you'll get it. If the state don't pay for it, we will. It's so weird seeing the sheriff in white. He's usually in dark colors.
What, like brown, like a color?
He's in like a tan color, or he's in the like black or whatever. No, he's white. I'm gonna step outside if you want to come out here, Tim.
Hey, I have a question for you.
That the evidence is clear.
Okay.
Because there was evidence of what was there, so it should be clear.
Yeah, I'm his.
Yep.
Alright,
Well, we had
he
a
has his
case
lawyer.
last night.
Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, the judge would like to reconvene.
Okay.
Oh, we're
Right.
coming.
Alright. Based off of the information that I have here, it looks like that Mr. Martinez was given action noting him that he could be sued for what happened that day. I'm seeing here doesn't really say how he wound up hitting the tree other than, oh yeah, here we go, motor vehicle. So I see a couple problems with this. Number one, the officer wasn't in question was not wearing a seatbelt, which could have caused a lot more damage to himself and his passenger. Two, his body cam wasn't on, because I don't see that in the details of the report either. So what I'm gonna do at this point in
It was
time,
odd
based off of what's
hearing
in
me
front
on
of me,
someone else's stream.
is pending an investigation, the investigation conclusion. I'm going to basically break this case into two parts because I want to understand Mr. Martinez's end of it. So what we're going to do is I'm going to issue a rule to show cause order for Mr. Martinez's appearance. That court date's going to be set for, what's today, 20th?
Yes, Your Honor.
I want to go for the 28th February, 8 p.m.
Your
Central
Honor,
Time.
are you aware of Mr. Martinez's leave of absence
Street?
for a period of time?
No, approach. I need to get an understanding of all this stuff.
Yeah, he won't talk to him. Cause Tim Martinez for the lost M. Hired me as
Understood. Take a
Maybe.
step back. You know. Alright. So, as of now, we're going to put this docket on hold until Mr. Rico can return and deal with it. Because I can't go off of half-based information, ruling the defendant and not listen to what was going on and have a half investigation. That's just unjustified. But what I am going to do now is we are going to listen what we have here because I do want to address this weapons discharge violation here with Mr. Moran. So Mr. Moran, can you approach please again? And the court would like to call Mr. Nick Mendoza to the stand first as a cooperating witness. Please raise your right hand, sir.
wait, am I his defendant?
Yeah, you're defending Tom.
I was listening. Hold on.
This charge occurred.
Well, myself, and two sheriff's deputies were sitting in a parking lot when a shots
Does he
fired
need me?
call, where a shots fired call came through. 911 call came through. Officer Rico was the first one on scene, followed by
Rico said he doesn't think you are
secondary. They began to communicate with the
Rico
suspect.
said he doesn't think he got
He had a
arrested.
firearm out. He was ordered multiple times to lower his fire or to drop his firearm or put it away. Did not comply. After a few minutes, I arrived on the scene as well as the other two sheriff's deputies. We spoke with him for a little bit, gave him orders, dropped it.
I don't know. I'm still trying to load in the game, so they're gonna have to wait. If I don't get to do this RP, I'm gonna be pissed.
We were able to detain him, and we did the investigation.
What's your resources?
Elijah here, and
I'm at 191 of 385.
Rico were the main ones involved in that whole investigation.
I'm loading in the
There's
ERS
place
code.
on there. What does that say in his shirt? My eyes aren't what they used to be. Is that Lost MC? They take place on their little compound place.
Yes, I did.
Okay. From what I'm understanding, based off of the Google images,
Just thought Josh was
a gated community, correct?
Correct.
Hold on.
They when you responded to the call, was the gate open or was it shut?
I'm not.
Hey,
It
Brandon,
was
tell
closed.
DM Josh and tell him to stall long as he possibly can.
We opened to talk to
Mr. Moran.
Let's I get in. Be like, Big B says stall as long as you can.
Okay, let me okay, so that he's unsure. Okay. And you gave him commands to drop his weapon?
Yeah, drop, put away his weapon.
So he can load in. I should be in pretty soon. I'm loading in the ERS script.
There's someone beside him told him to.
I want to be a part of it. That's why.
At any time did he raise his weapon to you or your officer?
No.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir. You can step down. Court now calls Mr. Tim Moran to the stand. Please raise your right hand, sir.
10-4.
You swear that the statement you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Because he can probably just drop it.
Today in question, when you were
Then I don't need to worry about it then.
If he can drop it and Tom wins, and then the thing's fucked.
Yes.
How many times did he order you to drop your weapon?
6.
6 commands. Okay. Your gate at the Lost MC compound, is it a locked gate or an open one?
Locked.
Did they attempt to enter the premises without the permission of yourself or the owner of the building?
Yes.
Did they? Well, how did they attempt to enter the premises without probable cause?
They said there was shots fired, so that was their.
Let me rephrase the question, Mr. Moran. Did they physically enter the premises without your permission? Did they actually enter the gate?
I had a yes. It went in without me and the old lady permission.
Old lady. I don't have anything in the notes about a old lady in the report here.
Right there,
Hold the person here.
And she's right over there behind me.
She doesn't look very elderly to me, sir. My eyesight's terrible.
That's a
So let me get this straight. They entered the premises without permission, but the gate is locked and shut. What, did they magically appear through the gate, or did they
we
ram
opened it. We opened it.
So by opening the gate, you pretty much gave them access to enter the premises. That is pretty much consent.
No, it's not, because can't get on our property without a warrant.
They cannot search the property without a warrant. they can enter a open area, which is a driveway. If they don't enter the building,
Why is that course
basically
being run?
a
That's
search
the thing I'm
or
undocumented.
seizure or even
Hmm?
remotely
They
enter.
Why is he bringing that up? That's not in the fucking docket.
They searched all.
I have no idea.
Last night's bullshit.
They conducted a search based off
Probably
of
because
shots
Elijah brought it
fired
up.
call.
Yes.
Probably.
They fired in
Okay.
shell cases. at
I'm gonna
least.
come in my court case and I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna
I don't think so.
eject through all that because
Not only that, the arrest
What was
is
the
in the wrong
purpose of
section.
discharge of the firearm?
Again.
it's not even on the docket.
We were doing shooting.
It's not even on the docket.
The arrest is supposed to be in the incidences, and it's not even there.
If he's gonna bring that up, then Haley needs to be up there too. I don't see Haley on the fucking stand either.
Well, I think he's gonna run out of time.
Wait, so you tell me that
But he's going. God, this is why he's doing court.
tell me that accident
Because
was fun.
they should both be tried at the same time.
Elijah again stepping his fucking roles. Because it's not even on the fucking docket.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who brought this up. I don't know. Josh is going off what's in the CAD. I have no idea.
I think when we recess, I think Elijah went back to talk to him about it.
Do you still having issues with your fivem?
No, I'm still loading in.
I'm not understanding where you say you have targets set up inside of your building, whatever that may be. But again, if something were to ricochet off of a pipe, a glass bottle, a shelf, hell, a statue, and hits an officer or even a pedestrian, as I said before, you would have had a lot bigger problem than what you're facing right now. Because right now, what you're facing is a misdemeanor offense, which holds up to a $1,500 fine and a temporary suspension of your firearms license, up to 30 days. But now, you're here to contest it, obviously, so kind of understand what is your defense to your actions here. You weren't defending yourself, you weren't defending the property, you were just recklessly firing off rounds inside of a open area.
We're allowed to have targets. We have targets in there.
Are they in an enclosed area?
Yes.
They're in a public area, yes?
They're in a private. No, they're in the private area.
Does it have a roof where it can protect bullets from flying and ricocheting everywhere and hitting people? It's one thing if you hit one of your own guys, that's your own fault. But if you hit an innocent person on the side...
Yes, it's in a building. But I'm not answering any further questions.
Mr. Justice, is that what you're advising your client to do? I think his right to remain silent was probably already read when he was arrested for said.
Yes, sir. So if he's shooting off firearm inside the clubhouse, well, shouldn't be doing that.
Step down, sir. Court will now have Mr. Elijah Shepard to the stand.
If it hit the body by accident.
No, this is a whole different thing. They're on a whole different court case now. So what was the verdict for the first one?
That one's been found on hold.
That one's on hold because there's a report. I guess. I don't know.
That one's on hold because with him going on leave of absence.
With who?
Rico.
No. If Rico's on court, then if Rico's on court, then he gets on the damn window.
Through the gate. No response for about 2 minutes, Your Honor. In that time, we
They
noticed
should
one of the
just put it
suspects
on
had a
hold.
lamp weapon
Alright, I'll talk about
pointed
it.
at the ground at the moment.
Doesn't matter about the
It
leave of
was
absence.
out.
Bullshit.
The first suspect to make contact with us was Bella Jackson. We advised her to
Because it should be
have
thrown out.
the person in the back with the
Tom should
weapon
win
put his weapon up, and we tried to
because
make
the officer
attempts
ate there to
to,
defend
but
himself.
she said
So Tom should
she
win,
could tell him, but it's
and
his
then
free
case
will
closed.
to do it.
This court case
So
between
what we
the
did,
things that they're doing now
we went
that
back
Rico
and
brought
forth
up
about
should never be should
3-5
be waited
minutes,
because there's still
and then we
evidence
finally
being
settled on
processed.
just trying to match
Yeah.
our level of
They
force
still bring
with
up from
them,
last night.
by pulling
Yeah,
it
well, it's
out
still being
There's
processed.
not enough time.
and less
They're
than
still being
lethal,
processed,
and
and you can't be done in one night.
Bella Jackson did let me know
It's okay,
that
I'm gonna come in. I'm gonna
if
yell
she gave
eject.
the order, he would shoot me.
So you probably could use your judge character as
did
it's
give
a
the order.
Supreme Court judge and overrule it.
Then we
Mm-hmm.
kept talking.
Order a longer
decided
investigation.
on making a
Big V.
tactical
No, what I'm gonna do is come in as the FBI and
probable
say,
cause of the shots fired coming from this
I'm gonna come in
area.
as I'm gonna come in as a
shots fired
plainclothes officer.
called for a
I'm gonna
female
make an
subject
FBI, like
who
I'm gonna
was
take one of your
firing
FBI uniforms.
shots, and
So,
we
I
arrived,
can give you the
and
FBI one, but
with
I
the
might,
female, and
but
then
it
that
might
female
not
suspect with the weapon.
put the
No
badge.
tactical-
But that's easy to find.
You're on.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the badge right now.
So
I don't know. I might just come in as my police officer right there and be like,
Just one. From
Your
the
Honor, I
reports we got
ejected
from the
this.
911
I
call,
was
it
on scene of
a
that call.
female who
This is
shot the
exactly what
fire off,
happened. I know the
matching
orders
Miss
that
Bella
were given
Jackson's
to.
description from what I remember.
I'll be in like 5 minutes.
So both of the
I told Josh to install the whole only possibly can.
on this
I'm at
case.
255 at 385. So I should be in pretty soon.
So
That's how I'm holding to this.
I'm gonna ask that Miss
They're ho-
Jackson
they're- keep going. Just stay there.
In this case, should not be even be happening.
at this point, this is a dual
Yeah.
case.
No, because freaking
Your Honor, we should have
I
recess
do,
again.
but
She was the one that fired the fire.
I told Josh to keep it going as long as possible.
Oh, okay.
Josh is doing what he's
was
told.
what the 911
But now I'm about to
call
come in.
stated,
I'm about to
female
eject
shots
this
fired,
because
matching Miss
of
Bella's description.
the whole thing. The whole thing of
I thought
When we
because
conducted
isn't
that
the
search
due
and clear out,
process
we couldn't
it has to
find
be
any
at
shell casings
least a
of it.
week?
well, not even that,
But at that
but
point, we decided to make
it has
our
to
arrest
go. Okay, so the
based
city,
off
so they put him in
of
jail.
the
Well, they have to
description,
talk to
Your
their
Honor,
lawyers. They have to
matching her
then they have to process
and the
the
weapons we
evidence,
pulled from her. I didn't personally
and
collect
evidence could be
so I
still
didn't
be getting
go
gathered
check
while they're
the
on the
weapon
property, and then
itself.
now they're doing a whole court case on it.
But we did go
Unless they're just
go
doing a
ahead
pre-trial,
and,
then that's fine. But then they gotta wait for the
our
after trial.
arrest based off of
So here's
Hold
what
on.
I'm thinking,
Sorry, not the shell
Big
casing.
V.
Hold on. Well,
brandishing
just
of
hold
the
on.
firearm,
You're gonna see me
threat
come in.
against the
oh
protected
god,
person.
where have I been playing?
Hold on a minute.
Hold on.
Sit
Oh,
down.
A whitelist.
Hold on. It can be on hold for it now. So why is that one of the guys in here?
Hey, what do you read?
So
A license range or a prohibited range. Due to the sheet metal being around the area, we conducted our investigation that it still would have gone through, Your Honor.
You guys can hear me all right in here? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. So the question I beckon is, and here's the big one. I think this is going to be the icing on the cake.
Because I'm downloading. I'm downloading a few more scripts. I'm at 261 or 385.
I can pull get the code. Big V.
No, I'm just gonna come in.
Let me know when you're about to be loaded, then I'll send them.
That's fine. I'll let you know when I get. I'll let you know when I get to 300. Or I'll let you know when I get to like 90. I'll let you know when I start loading into the server.
After a little bit, we did a search of the premises, not necessarily for items or whatever. We did a search just to make sure that there's nobody else in the area and nobody else that could pose a threat. After doing a search, we found that there was no weapon range inside of the building. So there was, Mr. Tim here saying that there was a range indoors or enclosed. Upon our search, we did not find any type of enclosed range upon searching the inside of the building and the premises.
Okay. That will be noted. court. Thank you, sir. Okay, Miss Jackson, please raise your right hand. You understand that the statement that you are giving today is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Have a seat. So from what we're understanding today, ma'am, did you or did you not unlawfully fire a firearm at your, I don't know if you guys call it a compound or building, whatever it may be, but was there a firearm discharge that day?
Yes, there was.
And the specific reason that was given by Mr. Moran was target practice?
Yes, we were shooting at targets.
Can you identify what these targets were? Were they like actual paper targets, glass bottles, stuffed animals, balloons? What were they?
They were paper targets.
And where were they placed?
Placed on the mall. We were shooting towards the hill, and it was a dirt hill.
Okay, so the question then beckons at that point. You have a compound in the middle of Vinewood Hills. You have a casino off to the left, dirt hill to the right, correct? If I'm mapping that out properly.
If you're going in the compound, the dirt hill is straight ahead.
Straight ahead towards the,
Yes, sir.
the right or the left?
If you're going up the road, it is on the left.
Okay. So, what I'm trying to understand is, because I tried to get Mr. Moran to understand, is that you guys have an open compound. There's not like a huge dome or a roof that goes over the top. Were you guys inside of you guys were outside, correct?
Yes, sir.
So, what I'm trying to get the understanding is, there could have been civilians that could have been seriously hurt if something were to, quote unquote, ricochet. You guys have a lot of property that could have bounced.
I'm coming my class B's. Because I'm a type of person I don't give a fuck about sweating my ass off. Like,
Yeah, I'm in a detective uniform for each department.
A new judge.
Josh is just
I didn't say that out loud.
Josh is basically doing his job. He's doing what Brandon told him.
Well, we told him to do. He's prolonging it for me on purpose. I told him to.
He's prolonging it because they want to be part of this case. So he's just
I wouldn't want to.
basically Josh is just moving on. He got Tom's side of the story, got Elijah's side of the story, got Leader's side of the story. Now he's getting Haley's.
He's got to get yours too, and he's got to get mine because we were all there.
And I wasn't even on scene, so
I was not either.
You got everybody.
I was not dispatched to any calls last night. Apologies. Because Brandon told me I was doing it.
On our ground.
Grounds, okay, so I can understand the protection aspect, man, but these are men and women in uniform. The only people you should have to protect yourself from are people who you've obviously gotten yourselves into a mess with, nonetheless. Is that correct?
Yes.
If they're there responding to either the safety of one of you or your fellow brethren or sisters that could have been seriously hurt, and by not complying with them could have resulted in a much bigger issue. Like, if he didn't drop his weapon and there was a jumpy officer, he could have been shot dead. You understand that?
I do understand that.
So, the reckless endangerment statute carries what we call a class 4 felony. This offense will and can be punished by law for up to 1 to 3 years in prison and carry out a fine as heavy as $25,000. Is that understood?
It is.
You may step down. Mr. Justice, approach the bench, please.
Oh no, follow me.
Mr. Bentley.
Follow me, hold on.
Bentley Justice to the stand, please. The stand over here, right in front of me, sir. There you go. How do your defendants plead? Guilty or not guilty?
Let's see.
That should have been actually told by the
Wait, what was the
beginning of
question? I
this
can't hear the question.
Guilty or
Not
not guilty?
Not
Not
guilty.
Being guilty or
Not
not
guilty?
guilty to this charge. Right now, the charge that I'm giving them is
Just tell them
reckless
that you have two
endangerment in the
other.
first
Just
degree.
tell them you have two more. Say you have two other. You have two other witnesses to this,
I have two other witnesses to this.
and then call Brandon to the stage until I get in.
Brandon, what's your character's name again? William Banks?
Other
William
witnesses,
Banks.
are we waiting
Sheriff
on
Banks.
William Banks.
Mr.
Sheriff Banks. Sheriff
one of
Banks is
them was
one of
on-
the. Sheriff Banks is one of the. How would I say that?
He's a sheriff.
William Banks is a sheriff, and he would like to speak to you.
And we have Mr. Banks, and then we have Mr. Lopez Jr.
Lopez Jr.
Yeah, I
Mr.
think he's
Martinez
character.
is on leave,
Yeah,
from
I'm
what I
coming in.
Yeah,
understand.
he's coming in right now,
Flying.
sir. He's a little late getting here due to traffic in the city.
That was good, Timmy. That was good,
Okay,
Timmy.
we're waiting
That
on
was
Mr.
good.
Banks.
That was good, Timmy.
Who's Lopez Jr., badge number
Timmy
114?
he said what about
He said,
Sheriff
"Who is
Lopez?
Lopez Jr.?"
Is he in the courtroom?
Undersheriff.
Thank you, sir.
It's
He
undersheriff.
is the undersheriff. He is should be arriving soon due to the traffic in the city. It's like it's backed up back there. So he's making his way down here shortly.
Okay, is Mr. Banks here?
Yes, Mr. Banks is here.
Can he approach the stand, please?
Lopez will be here shortly.
Mr. Banks, you've been called up to the stand.
Stone, hold on.
That's funny. I'm done. Oh,
He said,
done,
"Hello,
Josh.
sir."
Oh man! All right, Brandon, take it. Role play this as long as you possibly can. I got
Brandon, get over here.
Raise your right hand, sir.
He's like, get over here.
It's the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help you God.
Yes, sir.
Boy.
This is some fun RP.
Okay, so based on the information I got from your officer, the force, or the defendant, does the statements that your fellow officer made match the statement you're about to give?
Yes.
Person.
Right.
Hold on a second.
I'm tapping out game. That way I don't hit the wrong key and
Yeah, hold on.
end up.
I'm having a mic issue. What the fuck? Shh.
You can have a seat at the prosecution desk if the prosecutor is under
At the moment in time, she doesn't have to stand.
All right.
Here's it.
What a gentleman.
All right, is that better?
Much better.
You want me to sit or do you want to stand?
I can stand. You can sit. Okay.
All right.
Okay. So we got a call last. So basically, when it came through our dispatch system, we dispatched one of the LSPD officers first. Then we dispatched one of our troopers out to the scene. I didn't arrive on scene probably 5 or 10 minutes later after the call went out because I was dealing with something else before I was told to go to that scene.
Okay. And when you arrived on scene, were the subjects still being incompliant, or was this after? Did you arrive after the fact?
When I arrived on scene, one of the officer trooper, the trooper and the other officer were speaking to the two boss MC people on their property.
Okay.
Then one of them had their weapon out, like basically trying to defend them while they're trying to talk to them.
Okay. Trying to wrap my mind around this whole defense mechanism thing because it just makes zero sense to me. So you guys are interviewing them. put their weapons away. They left them out because they didn't give a justifiable reason. It's just because they can. Is that correct?
Basically.
157.85.
Upon your
Come on, you're almost there.
visualization and, of course, your identifying measures with the two defendants, did they seem hostile to you?
They didn't seem hostile to me when I arrived on scene, but I'm not sure what was going on before I arrived on scene.
Okay.
No, talking about Haley and Tom.
Anything further you'd like to add to your statement, sir?
No, sir.
The officers were harassing us, actually. I'm not gonna go with that.
We're just waiting
I'm
on
not gonna say nothing.
Lopez.
Yeah, he's kind of stuck in traffic. He should be almost here soon. I'm just on him again. I didn't put my headphones in because so you guys can hear.
Alright, so based off of the information that I have now, I'm still trying to wrap my head around where self-defense comes into play here. Mr. Moran, I'm understanding you and Miss Jackson felt threatened by the police appearance here in the situation that occurred at your guys' compound. Looks like this happened yesterday. Is that correct?
Yes.
2300 hour, 32
This is
minutes.
retarded. So I got
What?
loaded in and then this whole server crashed. It said I didn't have access to the server.
Open fivem.
I did. I had to read that. So now I'm re-downloading the key before inventory.
Gets here,
I'm at 13 to 45 megabytes.
this case once he gets here to give his statement. So
Hopefully once he gets past this, it speeds up.
stretch their legs, grab a snack, whatever it is you gotta do.
Yep, this is recess, guys.
Do momentarily.
Yeah, please take a recess. Brandon, go back there with Josh and go back there with Josh and tell Josh that once I get loaded in, we can continue. But tell him just hold off until I possibly can do anything. Because I want to talk to Josh about the whole court case.
Mr. Michael Lopez wants for you to wait until he loads in. He's having a little 5M issue. Hold on, let me go over here.
When I had that chance.
What a day it's been already.
For real, I don't even think this judge knows what he's talking about. He just twisted our words.
I should have done it when I had a chance.
No, you should not have.
Oh, OG, welcome to
How do you feel about this case right now, Tim?
About going to the closest bridge.
No, you were not. We're not going that far. If this judge looks at everything that was done, he might wrap his head around it. Because he did not ask us anything else. So. I understand there's statements and all, but yeah.
I felt they were harassing us. I didn't feel safe.
No, you were, like I said, you were protecting me. And that's what your job is to protect me. And you were protecting our compound. And the judge did say they can't search our property without a warrant. And I did say they needed a warrant to search our property.
And they didn't, so.
Oh, there's Coach.
So, I mean, I don't know.
You know what? The judge is smoking.
Mm-hmm. Let's go this way and talk.
What?
Let's go this way.
The lawyer's coming too.
You're good. You can follow us. Alright, yeah, I didn't want to talk over there about him because you know.
Yeah,
he's
I'm
gonna
sorry.
use things.
I just went over the thing so they can't rail it.
Yeah.
This is getting. The judge was coming after me.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
I did.
My job is to protect your life
And the president's life.
and the president's life.
But it was just you protecting me last night.
Yeah. I'm only one person when I'm protecting you. So, last night was I obey your order and get yelled at by the president.
You can disobey my order and you can lose your position, but you did
Yeah.
the right thing and you obeyed me.
They were so lucky it didn't get worse. So I'm just saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Feels like he's getting closer.
Who, the judge?
Yeah.
He can get close, but if he gets any closer, then there's going to be issues.
Gonna be popped. You know that?
Mm-hmm. But we don't do it here, though.
You wanna bet?
We're not doing it here. You want to make this case worse?
No.
You want us to both go to jail for this?
No.
Okay, then.
I wanna
If we
pop
do
the-
anything right
I
now,
wanna-
we will go to jail.
I wanna pop the trooper so bad.
It could happen.
Oh,
he is over there.
They all just fell out the door.
Yeah, that trooper over there was harassing us. Like, what do you mean? He didn't even tell us to put our weapons down. At all. For the first 5 minutes of the whole scene, he did not tell us to put our weapons down. And he wanted me to cross the line of our compound to talk to him. No. What would you have done?
Trooper Max,
If Trooper Max was there, it would have went different.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
But Trooper Shepard, on the other hand, he was harassing us and calling us names.
No, I almost debated you when he did that. So you
I don't
know. I almost killed him. So, you're... And I would have went to jail for it.
Yeah.
So... I listen to you because you're the boss. I'm not.
I'm the second higher up. My president's not here, it's me. When I'm not here, it's you. And so on and so forth.
And the VP.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know what's the problem with that.
He does got some issue. He responded to the call, and he wasn't even the first one on scene. It was
He's
another
coming.
officer.
But the police are coming after us.
They are. They've been targeting us ever since he got injured in Roxwood, and then I got stopped over in Mirror Park before everything happened because my tire was popped. So they're targeting us, and I got followed by Officer Martinez
surgery
for about
in an
5
hour.
minutes.
I got my surgery in an hour.
Yeah, we'll get you there. The hospital's right there, so we'll get you there. But yeah, that trooper's got some nerve to talk to us the way he did.
I'm gonna say this. He has some anger issues.
He does.
I'm sorry.
He asked me to tell him to put his gun down.
Did you see? I didn't put my gun down because I have to protect her with my life. My life is second. Hers is before mine because that president ruling. What the president tells me goes. What
Hey,
you
do you
tell
hear
me
that over
goes.
there? You hear what they're talking about over there?
No,
I'm
I don't want to
Listen.
know anyway.
No, listen. Shh. He's talking about us getting fined. Hey, Tim, come here.
Can I say something? I was part of this. Of his actions. Well, actually, True
Yeah.
Max was part of the action. But he's not here at the moment. So, that's advice to go help out
Well, the judge is
Gilmore
talking
and-
about fines. Yeah, the judge is talking about giving us fines. Because apparently it took 6 commands for us to put our weapons down. We shouldn't have to put weapons down when we're protecting ourselves. We felt threatened. What would you do over here if you felt threatened when the cops are standing in front of you telling you they're going to shoot you? What would you do?
I'll try to
If
protect
they-
the compound.
That's what I'm saying. We tried protecting the compound, and apparently we're not allowed to do that.
Only two were there that day?
Yeah, it was only us two because we were getting everything cleaned up because, you know, how prospects are, like having parties without the higher-ups. We were cleaning it up because we were going to have a meeting, but, you know, then they all showed up and started harassing us.
Yeah, inside
Yeah,
that
we were doing-
inside that compound there was like upstairs there's like a big party from like a bunch of stuff everywhere.
Yeah, there is.
We have a shooting practice in there.
Yep, we do. And it was upstairs, so I don't see why. Yeah. You know what? They can do what they want, but
It is cause it's like
I'm
close
just
to the
saying.
city or something. They don't like
They said it's because it's in the middle of the city, but like, what I don't understand is how can the LSPD do it too? I seen a cop the other day shoot out in the parking lot at his car. There's nothing covering it. It could have ricocheted off his car. Same exact thing. But you know, we're in the wrong, and LEO gets whatever they want. But it's alright.
I want a mistrial and a new judge.
I know, we need a new judge that understands what the fuck he's doing. But
I want a mistrial. That's what I want to say.
well, if our lawyer here does his job, we'll be good to go. I trust him.
You know I don't trust you. You know I don't trust anyone.
Well, you gotta trust our judge here. I mean,
I
shit,
trust
our
him.
lawyer here.
I trust him and you, and the
Yeah,
laws.
our lawyer knows what the hell he's doing, so that's why we hired him.
I gotta pay a lot of money for this happening. Are we starting the trial back up? Give me a second.
Don't say nothing you get yourself in trouble for. You don't need to make this case even worse. He's got some temper issues. If you want to head back inside, we can. It's up to you.
I'll be able to talk to him right now. I'm not be good. I don't know.
I don't know, but I heard the judge talking about fining us.
I think you guys are not guilty.
We're not guilty. Like, we were protecting our compound. You even agreed that you would do the same thing. I know we got a new member with us too, and I know he would have done the same thing as well.
What'd you say to him?
What'd you say? Say anything to them?
I didn't say anything.
You
Went to
better
grab.
not.
I went to grab some smokes.
Well,
From my
yeah,
bag.
don't say nothing to him. They say anything when you walk by?
Nope, they went quiet.
Yeah, because they know that we're listening to them.
Of all eyes.
For real. I can hear him. The judge got a big fucking mouth. Wonder what he can fit inside that.
Oh,
Oops, did I
man.
say that?
No. Oh no. Oh, live too.
Well, hey, maybe
Live
the
here
live
on,
will think it's
we're
funny.
live here on Wheels and News.
Well, maybe the judge can see that on the news and see what it
Be
means.
careful, I'm smoking over here. Don't get too close to my hand. I don't want to
Yeah,
burn
he
you.
don't want to burn you.
Yeah.
I think I got a granola bar in my pocket. Hold up.
Where?
My
Yeah,
pocket.
one?
You want one?
Yeah, if I can.
There you go.
Is that your bike up there, sir?
That's my bike.
That's your bike?
Yes, sir.
I can ride on a bike. I just can't drive one right now.
No, he's not allowed to drive at all with the incident that happened. They better hurry up, because your surgery's coming up quick. If it gets too close, we're gonna have to go across the street so you can get your surgery done.
Nice weather we're having today. Not snowing.
Right, or raining. It was raining the other day, and we were trying to work on our bikes, and that didn't happen.
You know who you should send the snow to?
Who?
The,
I think we should send it to the judge.
Yep. You were reading my mind. Right there.
We need the president here. You got the number for the president?
No.
Wait, I do. Hold up.
I think the president's mad.
He probably is. He hasn't talked to me, so I'm gonna see if I can get a hold of him and see if he'll come over here. They're over there talking. Like,
Who's
what
the
the?
president again?
Tyler Anderson. My husband, so yeah.
You hearing this, Big V?
He's AFK.
Uh,
Oh, looks like they're going to charge both of them.
Big V's on top. Big V.
Brendan, we need Tyler Anderson case.
Tyler Anderson.
Tyler Anderson, the president of Lost MC.
I'm trying for Big V to drop. Then Big V's gonna talk to Josh.
Who's the fucking lawyer? Oh,
Oh,
We'll have to get your bike and all that and go that way.
They said he's busy at the moment.
The president?
Yeah, he's busy doing something.
Alright. Alright, here comes the representative clear. You might want to talk to him about that. We'll stand here and be quiet.
Hello,
Can we talk?
representative. Yes, sir.
Hello. All right. Do you want to broker a deal before we continue with all this? Because if we don't reach a deal here, I'm going to go with the full power of the prosecution to go against you. And I will push for the maximum sentence on both of them based on what we have so far. Do you want to offer them a plea deal and bail out?
Can I go talk to him real quick?
It's your right.
Alright, you stay right here. I'll go talk to him.
All right. My offers are, though, it's either we get her for the third degree assault or we get him for the brandishing of the firearm.
Well, both
You
of them
guys
to-
pick.
Both of them to plead not guilty for what they did at the compound.
But we both know they're guilty. There is no cause for there is no reasonable, justified reason for them standing their ground. So the brandishing of the firearm will stick on him. Period, point blank. That's non-negotiable. He's catching that charge.
You have caused like if a bullet like ricocheted somebody.
Okay, so what is your position for her? What it?
I don't know what her part of the story, but I can a plea deal for you.
That's fine with me, but they better decide quickly. They have a couple minutes here.
Okay, yes sir. Hey, you two stay over here.
Trying to talk to the sheriff, but you know he ran away.
The person that was trying to talk to me, he said
The prosecutor?
yeah, the prosecutor. He said he got a plea deal.
Of what?
What is it?
Of you guys getting on you, or you're fighting back, against your
What's
will.
the deal?
Said you guys will get put on to you guys, guys' record for I guess.
What's a
How long was the sentence?
The compound, and for you about your
About my situation? He even had his
didn't-
case completely correct, because apparently, yeah.
Hold on.
Because there was
What?
2 shots fired. He needs to get his...
Hey, prosecutor. Hey, prosecutor.
What's up?
What was the sentence for them two again?
We're gonna be pushing for felony reckless endangerment at the point, and then the brandishing of the firearm. And I'm gonna personally ask for them to be removed permanently from having firearms going forward.
Okay, so one for brand.
But my offers would be.
Reckless. Okay.
That's what I would be pushing for right now. But if we come to something, I can find something in the middle. If you give me a few more seconds, I need to think real quick.
Okay, I'm gonna still talk to them.
Okay.
The prosecutor said, hey, go back here.
Tim,
He's not gonna talk to you. He's only gonna talk to me, not you.
Yes.
let's not talk to her. Make things worse. What do you say now?
He said he's gonna put a felony for brandishing a firearm, and for the
On who?
for him over here,
Tim?
and for you, reckless endangerment.
How was it reckless endangerment? I wasn't even driving a car. The fuck? He needs to get his words straight, because
That's what
how
he
was
said.
I
That's what he
driving a
told me.
car?
He said for brandishing your firearm, and like reckless endangerment. Sorry.
I wasn't even driving a car. I was sitting there in the compound. We were talking. How was I driving a car when my bike was
That's not what I was
parked?
talking about. Reckless endangerment as in discharging your firearm. It could have ricocheted, hit somebody.
But he said something like, you know what? I'm not worried about it, because this case is going to get thrown out anyways. I'm going to say that now. We're going to stand to our word, and we're not answering any more questions.
You guys are corrupt. The police are corrupt.
Can't say anything. We got our own opinions.
You guys have your own opinions?
Yeah. We do
That's
have our
fine.
own opinion.
The same.
And I told the
Reckless
prosecutor that-
endangerment
I told
isn't
the
only a
prosecutor that
vehicle-related
you guys-
thing.
I told the prosecutor that you guys are not guilty.
Alright, you might want to go get Tim.
If there is one to be made, would you allow one?
Where's Mr. Tim at?
Sure.
Mr. Tim, where you at?
We'll talk about it.
Mr. Tim,
Yes.
Hey, we need to head back
we need
in.
you back in. We gotta go back inside.
Oh, we gotta
Yeah,
go
so
back
we
to
get
the
charged.
assholes.
Yeah. Catch up on nothing. I don't know what they talking about.
So I told you I was gonna use that damn set.
I should have told you about it.
I think we would put that one.
I said this case is getting out of hand. Yeah, because this prosecutor's trying to catch us on something we ain't even do.
Was
We need to get his facts straight.
All right, Mr. Lopez Jr., step up to the stand, please.
Tim, come stand over here.
Please raise your right hand, sir. You swear the statement you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Have a seat. Please be seated. Please recount the events that happened that day, that happened yesterday at 23h 32 minutes.
Can't even hear.
to the scene as secondary when myself and Sheriff Banks and 301 arrived on scene. The trooper was giving lawful orders to the officer to step down and basically put away his weapon when the loss had the weapon drawn. They were saying that someone was on a complex shooting. We then proceeded to tell the officer to keep his gun out because we didn't know if there was anybody out on the compound was armed besides them. The trooper then basically commanded all of us to basically stay out of it and step down. That he had under control, kept negotiating with them guys. The officer then followed the orders of the trooper, and basically the trooper was taking command of the scene. At the point in time when the city took over, the city was basically the head of the scene. Got order reestablished. They comply. Me, 301, and 502 did search the scene. We didn't find anybody of threat, so the loss was able to free. After I went back and looked through the files and was looking through evidence, which is still, Your Honor, still ongoing investigation. This case right now is still ongoing. It was searched over to the FBI, Internal Affairs, to proceed on with their case to see if they can pull up footage from the state to see who was on the property and why they were shooting. I then proceeded to tell everybody else that it was the fact that they need to, that they had the right to shoot on because it's private property, that they had the right to shoot on it. And the trooper decided to go with charges arresting both suspects and put them in jail, and on cases, and charge them both with unlawfully firing or discharging a weapon when they were just defending their compound. So if I could state that this case should be dropped and that this charges should be let go, and the law should be able to defend their territory. And if they can't defend their territory, then the state should go back through the handbook and read it, and change penal codes, because it's unlawful in my eyes. I yield.
Sir, just step back. Prosecution, approach the bench.
Yes, Your Honor.
I understand you want to enter a plea bargain.
At this time, there was no plea bargain agreed before re-entering the court, so at this time, we have no plea bargain to continue under.
Because you don't have nothing.
Well, quickly as you left that, I just suggest that the FBI would not be pursuing charges.
Would you say that?
Defendants, please rise.
I just DM'd them game.
Based on the statements that I have read upon today between Mr. Shepard, Mr. Banks, Mendoza, Mr. Lopez, and of course the defendant.
Because I'm the main head of Eternal Affairs, so
Hold on.
so even though he's in Eternal Affairs, I can overrule him.
Issues arising. A lot of it seems to be conflict between law and order. Being above the law, being below the law, being outside the law.
Should I say that they not guilty?
My job is to uphold the justice,
See what John says.
integrity, and of course, the respect of our laws in the state of San Andreas. Now, oh, well, looky here.
Oh, there's... Yeah, I got a text message. Check this out. I got a text here. Oh, it's the other officer. He's
On this case, the
Perfect.
Oh, good. I have one more statement to issue before we proceed. However,
Coming in like
They
based
aren't
off of
guilty.
Mr. Lopez's statement,
so
yes,
if
the lost
he
MC
asks you
is
Hold on.
bound and allowed to
Right.
defend their territory. However, if they feel like their life is in immediate danger, which, based off of the statements that I've received from other officers today, it looked like it was just a simple. It would have just resulted in a simple misdemeanor crime that could have just been a slap on the wrist and out the door you go. We have an issue when it comes to verbal command, stubbornness, and understanding the difference between life or death situation. Now, I could care less what excuse or reason that I'm given. But unless I can literally establish without a shadow of a doubt that any of these officers that took the stand today were there to cause remote harm to the two individuals across the room here, I don't see a reason as to why a simple
I didn't arrest them,
yes,
so
sir, no, sir, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am.
I didn't arrest them, so it's not my
I arrested him because I arrested him.
And the responding officer.
It was Elijah
Now,
and
I could go out on a limb and make
Rico.
a huge scenario and say, well,
Yeah, but I'm not the officer. I'm not the arresting officer for any of them.
I'm not either.
paint a picture.
me neither. I wasn't there.
The lost MC are sitting at their
it was off
compound.
night.
Yeah.
There's not enough time to
Shots
prosecute.
fire arises. This is a legit attack on them. Someone legitimately comes up to the gate and starts firing off rounds. for whatever reason, the police department, sheriff's department, or state police have responded before, and it turns out it's just them firing off at their targets. Target practice. Dummy rounds, as we'll call them. They don't respond to the call. One of the members of the MC or more get wounded or fatally wounded. Then the state would be facing a much bigger problem. They never responded to a shots fired call, and it cost them men or women to get hurt or worse. It was all because they feel the need to defend their property, and they don't want to deal with law enforcement. Paint yourself that picture. Get an understanding of how that would look. Oh, we're just practicing. It could have been a serious situation. They responded in a way that all officers of the law are trained to respond to a situation like this. How I think they felt they handled it was professionally, founded,
Hey, Will, hit your lecture B
and
button.
accurate to a T with the state of San Andreas penal code. But I'll paint this picture one
Well,
more time
lecture
just
B-
to kind of get
lecture
everybody
B
to
muscle.
understand where I'm going with
You're
this.
pointing, brother.
You want to practice your targeting skills, by all means. That's what the ammunition shooting ranges are for. Because if they keep responding to a call that's just shots fired and it's just these guys pretending to, or target practice, whatever they want to call it, eventually those calls are going to get ignored, and when they really need the help, they're going to wonder, where was the help? Because to the officers, it's just going to turn into cry wolf. I can't have that in this state. My job is to uphold the justice system and the safety of the civilians, fire rescue, and law enforcement officials of this state. Therefore, I find the defendants guilty of 2 charges. 1, misuse of a firearm in the first degree, misdemeanor offense with a fine up to $2,500 per defendant.
I remember my lost character out.
Disorderly
Like, I
conduct.
eject.
With a fine carrying up to
I thought he was going to get thrown out.
$500.
It is,
per
but now
defendant.
he's taken on with it, and it is.
I'm going to issue them also.
I'm gonna eject to it.
So,
He's not
Big
listening.
V, have Tom and Haley go to appeals judge.
Suspension of their firearms license.
It can still be appealed.
I object to that.
Is it a prosecutor or an attorney that just said that?
If the undersheriff Lopez objects to the charges, needs to go before the state. May I approach, sir?
This is interesting. Approach. Never had an officer object to a charge before.
No, I'm for it.
Sounds
All
to
right,
me
sir.
it sounds like you have a soft spot or being biased, but that could just be.
No, my thing is this: there's no physical proof that they take their license, right? So you take their license, okay? Well, there's no proven case. The FBI still got to get involved. So if we charge them, then I'm going after
I
the.
can't hear
Then
you, sir. You gotta speak up.
okay. So
We hear you.
if we go after them, right? If you go after them and take everything from them, then the county's going after the state. That's all I'm gonna say. So, because the state overstepped the city and the city overstepped the state, so now the county's gonna get involved and to take both their licenses from them, and then that means that Shepard, Commissioner Shepard will be removed from his duty, and that means that Officer Rico will be removed from his duty as well. Because technically,
So wait, let me see if I understand this. So what it looks
Your
like
Honor,
is
may we go
happening
to-
here in front of my courtroom is a pissing contest between the sheriff's department and the San Andreas State Police.
no, it's the city versus the state because the Commissioner Shepard, Assistant Commissioner Shepard is overstepping his role and taking control of the city. And every scene he goes on, he wants to be the lead commander. But according to the law, the first one on scene is the one in command. Am I correct? So if you're gonna throw them both under the bus, then you need to throw both police officers under the bus as well. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, it wasn't just two officer statements. You got Banks over there as well, who issued the exact
But-
same statement. And
I disagree.
Mendoza here. So it wasn't just
Well,
biased
Mendoza,
city
sir, Your Honor,
Your
but
Honor, may we go
Banks-
to the chambers and deliberate in the chambers, Your Honor?
Yeah, this is a little bit
I'm just-
unorthodox and a little bit uncomfortable for my doing. In my chambers now.
The state's gonna really fucking hear me.
If need be, have
Whatever.
Haley do an appeal
Can't even walk.
Yeah.
because it can still be appealed.
Yeah, he can't even fall like a fall, bro.
I literally don't know how to switch characters back. I legit have it on.
I'm going out here if you want to come. Come out here.
On whose stream?
He can't even walk. How the fuck's he supposed to be a judge if he can't walk?
Getting what?
He fell. He goes to get up out the chair and he fell. He fell. He goes to get up and he fell. I think his robe's a little too long. Is he wearing a robe or a dress?
He's wearing a robe. So
Looks like he's wearing a
he could be
dress.
both. He could be both.
He could be. Hey Tim. I don't understand that. First we weren't guilty, now we're guilty, and it makes no sense. Oh, there's the other officer.
Where he at?
Right there behind you.
Oh, I know him.
Yeah, Tim, don't say nothing. Tim.
How's it going?
Hello, Officer Rico. Right now we're doing right now they're talking in the chambers. I guess we're waiting on you. Come back in there.
Alright.
They may need. Make sure, real quick.
Because the commanding officer that was on scene had his gun drawn.
Hey, Undersheriff.
I do. It's in my. He had his weapon drawn. He had his weapon. He has weapon drawn. He has weapon drawn. And then the assistant commissioner.
Do I need to come up?
Lethal. It's because of shots fired, possibly. Okay, so then you're saying you justified the LEO, so you justify all LEO pulling out guns, and then when the lost MC.
What are you pointing at?
Oh, it was an accident. Sorry. Just like the point, you know.
Yeah. So give me a minute. They're still talking. I don't know if they need you. Oh, that's what I'm trying to make.
You know if this was the arrest from yesterday or it was previous?
Maybe it's from yesterday, or maybe I don't know. So it's like
Okay, is it? Do you know if it's for the female and the male, or is it, if it's just for one?
I don't know.
Hey, can we de-escalate? We're trying to de-escalate. Like, hey, let's pull out him having a weapon out. If he gets shot, boom, that's a situation. And I agree to that. I'm like, yeah, you're correct.
Hey, undersheriff.
But we also
Hold on.
Yeah, so as soon as they put in a ticket for it, if it still goes through Big V,
Hold on.
I'll come immediately.
What are you working on, Brian?
Because like if the FBI is not pressing charges, no charges should be pressed on this because it was transferred to the FBI. Right, Big V?
Take control of that scene. Did I hear?
Who's the speaker person?
My bad. Mr. Nick.
I was gonna say, yeah, these names, they're not making sense to me. So let me pause for a second. So, whatever jurisdictional hissing contests you guys have going on between your two departments and your makers, here's what I'll do, because I obviously have no idea what went on. I don't have body cam footage.
I can't agree more.
Right now, this is
Wasted literally almost almost an hour and a half, 2 hours practically deliberating on two cases with the same defendant.
Big V, can I let this other officer inside?
Yes.
Tell him to go to chambers.
Who is it? Which one is it?
Rico.
Is it Rico?
It's Rico.
Oh, well, not Rico can.
I also need someone to take my place too, for lawyer. I have to take a leave of absence.
They can defend themselves. They're good.
They can defend
You gotta go to
themselves.
bed.
Hey, am I needed in there? Or no.
Tell him that he's free to come in there.
Am I needed in there or no? Alright.
Also, Rico.
Yeah.
Also, Rico. You're free to go
Are
inside
you
the chambers
Are you
in
going
there.
to bed? Are you going to bed?
Yeah.
Alright. Thank you.
They're about to finish. They're almost done. Just listen.
In fact, I can't basically understand what is happening in the departments. I'm going to basically statements that were given today are so in the case versus Moran, Jackson versus the state of San Andreas for disorderly conduct and misuse of a firearm of first degree. I'm going to plea you both no contest to that. However, that's my other issue with my courtroom. The attitude.
Alright, I'm gonna get out of here now. Leave that. Leave.
You're done.
That's your lip.
Well, I'm done.
Gotta get it. Goes for anybody else in here with their mouth. Finding you each both $300 for not wearing proper attire for court.
I'm done.
They play not guilty. What?
No, hold on.
Alright, everyone, this ends my live stream here, guys. I'll see you guys live stream. That'll be tomorrow. Live stream.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude.